You are looking live at Columbus, Ohio. Ohio State University. I can only respect them so much. Going to take on Alabama, two top 25 teams. This is going to be a big game. Both these teams just need the right swing to make it to the top 25. I'm joined here by Danny V. Let's get this underway. Alabama was the favorite entering the season to win the SEC. Mathematically, they still are the favorites, but they've got a lot of work to do. Ohio State, their stock has been rising steadily since the season began. Bolstered by, welcome back, Pig Bear. Ohio State was bolstered by a big win against to start the year against Florida. Alabama lost in their opener against Texas.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of
that makes it 2nd and 5.
Size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Well, for Herb Street, it's freaky out there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
And starting us off, Alabama.
Keep it on the ground.
These two schools with illustrious histories.
This one's the blue board.
Right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Milroe.
Flipping it up.
Receiver makes the grab.
They're going to be short of a first down.
So it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And now on 4th and 2, they'll punt it. The punt's away. It's got some good distance. It'll be recovered and taken to about the 16, and in comes Ohio State.
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Now, as a Michigan man, I'm going to try and be respectful.
That's why I think this matchup is
Here's the screenplay. Big play for the first down.
The big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The guy who likes Wisconsin, I don't like either of these.
By the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come.
Especially at today with what Alabama did.
3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another
shedding tackles to the 35-yard line.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Over the middle. That's another first down.
Smith. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Ohio State and Alabama, 12 national championships between the two. Both have 6 apiece. But it's been a while since we've seen either of these teams playing for a national championship. Ohio State's last appearance was in 2000. They lost to Oregon State in that national championship game. Actually, pardon me, it was 2017. They would return to the national championship game. They lost to Georgia Tech. They played in 2 national championship games. First down, he steps out of bounds. I thought he just dropped it. Alabama has never played in the BCS championship. In 2KU, their last national championship was in 1993.
Enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Last time Ohio State won a natty, you have to go back to 1978. But these two, in spite of their red colors, are blue bloods in college football for a reason. Both are dominant forces in their respective conferences. Ohio State, second only to Michigan in conference championships. They have 21 all-time, their last in 2017. Alabama has the most SEC championships all-time at 17. That's also not counting the two championships they won when they were in the SoCon.
Last premier conference in all college football.
Of course. The last conference championship for Alabama was also 2017. But what's happened with Alabama has been a roller coaster of drama. Alabama looking to put that drama behind them and cement themselves as a national power. Ohio State, in recent years, has suffered from being good but never good enough. They're trying to make the next step into finally joining the upper tier of the Big Ten. With Penn State and Michigan on the schedule, that's not going to be any easy task. Ohio State here trying to take the lead, and it's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
While we were playing non-string games, we have a new record for a field goal, the longest one we've seen all season, now 58 yards from Boise State. They lost to Idaho this week. 28-9 was the final score.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes
more on Alabama.
onto the field.
Alabama was on probation in 2023 for a cheating scandal around the 2022 Music City Bowl.
Tackled after a small pickup there.
That became part of a bigger scandal around the SEC as a whole. They were trying to get South Carolina. That never went through. Georgia Tech left the conference for the ACC.
Second down after that run.
And this drama cycle might not be over.
Trying to flex the ground game here.
They might need to weather the storm.
We'll have more on a storm tomorrow night on 2KU Weekly. Stay tuned for that.
Mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the
Here's third down.
That game sets up a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down.
Penny pushes way for it. No, he's going to be stopped.
No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner. And
We've had two top 10 teams go down this week. Those being Virginia Tech losing to Notre Dame, and now UCF falling to Dave's show. As Ohio State here getting it back.
And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter.
And at the end of one quarter, OSU up 3-0.
At the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Ohio State controlling time of possession thus far.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field.
Ohio State now on the field for another drive.
Had to settle for 3 last time.
What if we could talk to while we've had that far?
Receiver makes the catch.
I cannot hear you, my man.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive.
What a week of talk to while we've had so far.
It's been a good week, yeah.
Enough room to put it in there.
Let me turn you up.
My completion sets
Sorry,
up
I
the
had
second
to
down play.
second.
All right, there we go. 2nd and 3.
Looking for some space.
The Yankees.
He pushes his way in for a first down.
Stopped at the 27.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here.
Another handoff. Ohio State historically has been a running team.
Moves the ball to the 37.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching.
There's another first.
Great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Buckeyes are on the move here.
Here we are on 1st and 10. Room on the left side for another 5 yards.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Here comes second down.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Up the gut, and that's going to move the sticks.
The first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big.
With all these ranked upsets, we're going to have a lot of movements in the top 25. Don't forget to tune in on 2KU Weekly tomorrow night
It's Howard.
to see that movement in action. Oh, and he dropped it.
The pass is dropped.
Nearly half.
Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down.
As we look at the Big Ten, all of the top teams won this week.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
There's a good catch, but it's out of bounds.
As he just overthrew his
As Penn State, Michigan, Michigan State, and Notre Dame, all among the top teams of the conference, all got wins. Ohio State, of course, to be determined. Iowa got a win over Butler, a little closer than he would have hoped. Indiana, 3-0 as well. The only unbeaten team to lose was Chicago, getting their first loss of the season to Northwestern in their Big Ten debut. Here's a big play to the 15-yard line.
Bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw.
It hasn't been looking good for the SEC, as you probably heard this season. The only unbeaten team now is Tennessee, who got an overtime win over Texas. Here's a throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Ohio State.
Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive.
Be careful what you do by that ref, man.
What's impressive
You don't want to get flagged.
Consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain trying to keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback.
Be careful,
the execution of the
Bias.
offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And I remained silent during that.
So they'll try to add to the lead now.
Come on, CFP streams, start us off.
Kick is up.
The extra point is
And it's good.
Stretch the lead a little bit more.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one.
They do have a
away.
hard fight.
Ooh.
You know, Maryland had a good thing running with their white helmets and they
The
changed
return
it up
starts
a little bit.
just inside
Actually,
the
those
end
aren't
zone.
too bad.
Tackled at the
I do
12,
like
Coach,
the red
in
ones
end zone.
for Maryland.
The red ones are wrong.
Offense back on the field.
I think they
I'm
should
glad
just do
they-
both.
3 and out. Looking to
I'm
produce
glad
a
they went
positive
late.
drive here.
You know.
They make the stop to get the ball.
I do kind of miss the Pride, the Maryland Pride helmets a little bit. They were tacky, but they were the fun kind of tacky.
The uniforms were worse. The uniforms were worse. I will say that.
I'm not as much a fan of the uniforms as I am the helmets.
Alabama comes up
Yeah.
the line quickly.
What we need to happen is Maryland to return to ACC in real life.
It's a
So
draw to the back.
On the scramble,
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Bama has had issues so far in moving downfield. Here's third down.
Against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this
It's here's the
offense
2-minute
can do
warning.
something before
Time out,
they break
time
to
out,
cut
time out.
into this big lead.
you can't get sued.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field
Flipping it
position.
up there, has the first down
It's
to the
close.
34-yard
Get it
line.
now, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, that's exactly how you
And we have some breaking news out west in terms of realignment. The Pac-12 adding 4 new schools after the loss of TCU and SMU.
For a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to
The
hurry.
the 4 new schools being BYU coming in from the Pac-12, or the Big 12, pardon me,
Scanning the field.
who was originally going to stay in the Mountain West, but they were part of the team swap with SMU that would lead SMU to join the Pac-12 in the first place. It's BYU and 3 new Mountain West schools, Boise State, Colorado State, and Fresno State, are joining alongside them.
Wow, this is unexpected. Another crazy turnover. World of realignment.
Boise State, of course, won a natty in 2022. BYU won it back in 2019.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Meanwhile, whoa, what a grab!
Makes a spectacular
Are you kidding me?
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance.
What a
How about the
play.
effort by this wide receiver to lay
With a
out
minute 10 to go in the half,
completion for positive
that might
yards.
be the swing they need
About time this
to get a score in before halftime.
It's a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Throwing it up to the sideline, couldn't stay in bounds.
Caught, but they ruled him out of bounds.
And I was talking about this before stream. One of the funniest details they add to this game are the guys with the signs on the sideline, which mean nothing. And that got us wondering, do people still do that?
So, second down.
Do the team still do that now?
I've got 2 games on right now. I will tell
Here's
you.
the snap. Quarterback
We'll
As
find
they
out.
sing The good song
Nothing.
in
tackled for a loss after the
Old Lane song
all over that.
in Charlottesville right now.
Timeout is called.
Time out.
Late in this close game with halftime approaching.
First time out of the half for Alabama.
It is 3rd down and long.
And listen to how loud this place can be. One of the largest stadiums in the country, only the big house is bigger, and it's sacked.
Senior making a disruptive impact play.
Notice how you got only the big house bigger in.
I had to.
I know.
And now they're going to be faced with 4th and 18.
To be fair, I would say, as someone I see what the biggest, how big Willie B was, I'd be, yeah, it's like 8,000, but Death Valley's bigger. So.
One team making their way on the field.
With 15 to go. Punts away. And it'll go out of bounds.
Speaking of both Willie B and Death Valley, we had both the Clemson and South Carolina games on stream today. And let's just say the entirety of the state of South Carolina is happy with those results.
South Carolina laid it down on App State. Meanwhile, Clemson got a win over ranked West Virginia. And at halftime, Ohio State leads 10-0.
Columbus today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me,
Yes,
it's more
the
about
signs
who
do
you are on
show
third down. And
While
how
we're talking about realignment, as we mentioned earlier, this leaves the Big 12 with an empty spot. Who do you think the Big 12 is going to get in to fill that spot, Danny?
and help you come out on
I'm thinking that with all the ruckus happening in the SEC, maybe they could try luring away like Arkansas, maybe a Tulane, maybe.
Pigbear, you have a thought?
Yeah, those would be the two, or maybe a Memphis, or heck, if they want to go neutral or try and go
And it's
get
fielded, returner to
Louisville from the
create
Big
good
12,
field
playing
position
that Big
here.
12, Big East.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
All right.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field.
I would also put up there Rice and
Quarterback keeps the
Rice, a
football.
former Southwest school, as well as Tulsa.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just
Yeah.
I think for the next wave of realignment, the Conference USA is going to be key.
Positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good
Because you have
job
teams that feel like they were left out by the big conferences after the CUSA got gutted.
Can really open up on 2nd and inches.
an empty
The Conference
backfield on
USA
second
in
and
2025 might end up looking a lot different than it did in 2024, which is already a lot different from 2023.
And it's caught. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
The jet sweep only gets, well, it doesn't even get that. It loses a yard.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle.
And there's the first down. This might not be the last time we see Ohio State. Of course, you have the Michigan game at the end of the season, but also they play Penn State.
Also play Notre Dame next week. We also have,
who needs to get a lot of credit
course,
is the
those teams
offensive
you
line,
mentioned.
because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the
Notre
field
Dame,
on that
that's
drag
true.
route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage.
for
and make
Alabama,
the
who
accurate
knows?
throw.
Tennessee later on this year.
Third Saturday in
For
October.
this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down.
I know
Working
that.
with that lead, you know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Yeah, and then later on the season, they're playing against
First down here.
Florida, Tennessee,
Offense
LSU.
moving receivers around now before the snap.
It's crazy to see how good Tennessee is because they were really bad last season.
And he's brought down, but he does have
They played against two Power 5 teams. They played against
The key
Nebraska
on
and
the
Minnesota.
track is to put the ball out in front of the
And
wide
this
receiver
week
to give them a
they
chance to do
are
it. Just
they have played against
pick up
Texas
some
and won.
valuable yards
So
Yeah, they have a win over a
they
ranked
know the
Texas,
Power 6 opponent.
or formerly ranked Texas school.
the Buckeyes starting
They
in
got wins against
series here
power
on 1st and
teams.
10.
So this game against Florida up next might be really telling.
That's their first SEC challenge.
That will be a tough
This week,
one.
all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a quarterback keeper. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Here comes 3rd and 1 for Ohio
read
State.
Option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Here's the toss
On
play
the
now,
pitch.
running left.
Not going to get it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So here on 4th down,
They'll try the field goal.
Team. He connected
This
the
one's
first
44.
time. This attempt is from 44 yards away.
Thank you.
And
Field goal
Thank you.
is
it's
good.
And that's up and good.
Add to their lead.
no college kicker situation.
Here to polish off that
Yep.
drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
I don't know why they call that an I. It looks more like an A, but I digress.
The doubting the eye.
Field goal. The kickoff team is out there now.
Alabama will take the touchback. They're down 2 scores. Bama has yet to enter Ohio State's red zone.
They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front.
Ohio State shutting down Alabama like they did to Florida and like they've done to Bowling Green before this.
Alabama comes up with
And Ohio State has had 2 extremely tough tests in their first 3 games. Their next game, I believe, is Harvard.
play action fake.
They're going to Harvard.
They head to Harvard. There's a sack on the play.
They chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
They're heading out to Harvard to take on the Crimson. So they're going for the Crimson Tide to the Crimson.
Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Milroe.
With all day to throw, heaving it.
Launches deep.
Has a man open. Touchdown, Alabama.
Here. Touchdown, Alabama. No.
And they're
chance to
finally
catch it.
in the board.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is
And Big Al approves.
after the catch.
Big
This
Al
one
approves.
leads
I
him
said
into the
in
end
the
zone
board.
for
I meant
6
on the
points.
board.
They're in the walls.
They're in our walls. They're fucking. And my cat does not approve. He is mad.
Alabama will make it a 6-point game with the point after.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
On these streams, it's been the week of the low-scoring games. The highest-scoring team we saw was Idaho.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
The boots away.
And he'll lead the
It's in the
kickoff right
green.
here. We'll start with the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back on the field. They're trying to build this lead here.
one
Had to
per
settle
game.
for 3 last time out. QB decides to
Quarterback
keep it here.
keeper.
They'll bring him down right at
Gain
the
of 5.
30-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium.
One day, I'd love a fun activity to do for a stream.
Inside give
Is
now
I want to
from
get
shotgun.
Danny, Pig Bear, and Foxy. And I want to get together the 2K trivia I've put together and have them play a Jeopardy game.
Yes, that sounds like peak off season or like a Wednesday night.
Get any yards at all.
Not
A Jeopardy game for college football stuff and some non-college football stuff. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, Ohio State
We should definitely get that together.
We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game
Sounds very
stats
fun.
before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Howard.
Over the middle,
It's
dropped.
by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
On 4th and 4, they'll just punt it.
To kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today.
First punt for the Buckeyes today.
The coverage team makes the stop on
They'll
this
just be
return.
stuck in their own red zone.
Offense coming back onto the field.
Only 1 quarter to the right their wrongs.
In motion. Defense will have to adjust.
On the screen, he's got blockers.
Right side.
Fumble!
When he fumbles, they scoop up the ball.
Who's got it? Alabama.
Wow, that
It'll
is
be a gain of
good
1.
awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off.
Scramble up the gut for a first down.
32, that's enough for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here's 2nd and 10.
The shotgun handoff here.
Up the gut. That's going to gain about 6.
Third down and 4 now.
3rd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
There is ACC after dark.
Third down after that running play.
We do have an After Dark game only on the Taipei Joy 101 Discord. New Mexico and New Mexico State. Squaring off in Albuquerque. Here's a throw over the middle. He's got room to work. Can anybody catch him? Touchdown, Alabama. They're going to take the lead.
Catch him. And he takes it all
Roll.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Roll.
Chris, as you know, anytime you
And this
hit a
game
route like this
is
for a touchdown,
tied. They'll take the lead with point
between the
after.
quarterback and the receiver is
Little
essential.
water about
Nice
nothing
job
but
of not
time.
waiting too long.
Blitz,
Quarterback
Bama,
takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Shedeur Sanders looking really good. Of course, he throws to the Travis Hunter touch.
Have myself some sun chips post stream. And we're taking forever to kick the point after. No doubt about it. Alabama takes back the lead from Ohio State.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Ohio State already has one ranked win this season. Can they come from behind and get another?
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Scrambling up the gut for a gain of 3.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2.
On 3rd and 2, they got the first.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the
They're going to try eating as much clock as possible, but also they got to get in the end zone before they can act like they have the lead.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Howard.
Oh, almost a big play.
Ball's incomplete.
Just announced the next real-life college game location.
Where's that?
They're going to Norman, Oklahoma.
To Norman.
Tennessee at Oklahoma.
Okay, fair.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
Another interesting game.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, slows down a bit, but that's the first down.
Tackle is made. It's good for a first down of the 47.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers.
Did not hear a word you just said.
Ability and getting them the ball in create space. Like the defense has to pay attention to him. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag.
It was
route
a
like
dig at
this.
NC State.
Quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
On the sideline, it's caught.
In for a short pass.
Now it's the 2-minute warning.
After a 6-yard gain. So second and
Ohio State, the deficit's manageable,
Keep the defense alive.
but you got to worry about the
Taking away
clock.
the elite receiver, that primary
There's a
target,
game I go to over
quarterback can
Tennessee.
find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take
Oklahoma,
away
that
the
even though
big
they went to
play
this city
late in the
before.
game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
he stopped just
All right,
short
now
of
it's
first
3rd
down,
and
a
inches.
inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 61 yards.
Airing it out with a man open. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position.
And they'll be up 6 with the point after.
Now we'll see if their own defense
Or will
can
they?
hold on to that
Are they going to try for 2 to make it a clean 7? The score currently 19-14. Decision time for the Ohio State sideline.
Seems like they're discussing.
And
it
they're
right
going to
now.
go for it.
Here.
The biggest 3 yards of the game it could be.
Try to muscle toward
Up the
inside.
gut. Is he in? Yes.
Run it into the
Got
end
it.
zone. 2-point try to build the lead up to 7.
Minute and a half left for Alabama, and they got all 3 timeouts.
Now they get
Didn't
set
finish
to
the
kick.
OHIO, so it looked like he was just going, oh.
We have the lead now.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide.
And now Bama gonna need a big drive to tie this ball game.
Looking downfield, it's Milrow.
Good catch on the sideline. He's got room to the 30. Out of bounds at the 36.
Solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, here in the fourth quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
Here's the play. Those are always huge when you have enough room to round the corner and get a comfortable first down.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a
On
play
1st
through
and
the air.
10. Has a man open over the field. Timeout, Alabama.
Offensive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
They're now in Ohio State territory. They can take the lead with another big play like that.
Very important drive.
Or rather, they're playing for the tie.
Throw.
Incomplete.
Gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10.
Throw the ball.
Airing it out.
Caught over the
Has
middle.
a man open to the 20-yard line. Another timeout, Alabama.
Spend a timeout after the
And they tie it up.
It's going to be very important here in the final minutes. They continue to march toward a game.
They have just over a minute to go.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Airing it out to the end zone. Incomplete.
Incomplete just across the goal line.
Double coverage. And they're lucky that a tip is all it turned out to be.
The defense does a really good job down in this area, expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Testing the
Gonna
right
try
side.
handing it off. Nothing to gain there. They gotta hurry.
5 yards.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pass.
They don't want any
It's
time for
Millwell.
Ohio State to respond.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Only a short gain.
Defense will wrap up
This might be their last chance.
gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's a completion, but they don't pick up the first down. So before they worry about trying to move the ball downfield and putting points on the board, they've got to get the first down right here.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game.
17, 16.
4th down. Look at it throw.
Less than 15 to go. To the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Touchdown.
Chris, just a great job.
And they
on
can
this
equalize
offense.
it.
I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
What do you mean? Well, what do you mean, Kirk Herbstreit? They're about to tie it.
Unless they're gonna go for 2. Come on. What were you
Are they going to go
doing,
gutsy, or are they playing for overtime?
In my opinion, I'll go to overtime. Don't want to risk anything too big.
And now the
And they'll beat the one.
try for the extra point.
Timeout.
A timeout is taken.
Ohio State
Now
calls
who-
the timeout.
7
They're
seconds
going to try and
remaining.
ice the kicker.
Now a crucial PAT
The
attempt.
point after on the way. Up.
And the PAT
And-
is
and
up
good.
and good, and we are all
Should've
tied
saved them.
here in the final quarter.
You don't want a reenactment of 2016.
Getting set to kick
Michigan
the ball
came
now.
to the big house, or came to the shoe. Had a chip shot field goal, would have given them the win and put them in a national championship conversation. Oh, look at this! Big play! Still on his feet! Is it gonna go? The kick 6! Touchdown! Ohio State wins!
Oh my God!
What a job
Kick
by
off
this
return.
offense to get this
Are you
going.
kidding me?
With such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They scored, and now you give your opponent
Wow!
time to have a chance to come back and tie this
Oh
game
my.
up.
Somebody get that thing clipped.
That's gonna be one of the biggest plays we see all season.
I'm speechless.
So they'll try to add
How,
the lead
what a
now.
way to end it!
Boom.
PAT is up.
Guys.
And now Alabama just has to copy that.
In the 4th quarter.
Can they do it?
If I'm Bama, my hope is just to recover it.
So after taking the lead, they'll
You
go
wanna
to
hope
the
that
end.
it goes back for a
Defense
touchback so you
can
at least have the
a few more
chance.
seconds.
They're gonna try and return this.
The goal line.
It's not gonna work. The Buckeyes get another ranked SEC win.
That'll do it. Game over.
Alabama's gonna fall to 1-2, 28-21. What a game!
Oh my.
First kickoff return in 2KU.
This is the first CPU only kick 6 we've had since I believe James Madison. This is the first one we've had in College Football 25, that's for sure.
And it's ironic for it to be against Alabama.
Revenge is sweet for the system. Cause a massive shake-up in the world that is commonly on.
This might have an impact on Bama's season for sure. That's going to do it for us here today. Thank you all for watching the game. This one's going to be great to talk about we're going to talk about this one for ages. 2KU Weekly is on tomorrow night. Don't forget to tune in for that. And for Discord members, jump in on call after we're finished here for New Mexico State. That's going to do it for us here. Thank you all for watching, and so long from the 2K